got your diesel heater, you're unsure where to mount the fuel tank. I think that's one of the biggest hurdles when you get a diesel heater. You see lots of people that come up with some aftermarket solution that mount under their van. I've seen some people that put the tanks under the hood. The big thing is that you really don't want the filler neck to be inside of the van. If you hit some bumps and any fuel spills out the vented cap, then that smell is probably never going to come out. And especially if you're filling it up and you spill some, diesel spilt on any porous surface such as wood is going to just smell the van up forever. So here's what I did, and it looks very nice and pretty darn stealth. It's this door right here. So from the outside, you can't really tell. And this is a Valterra RV sewer hose compartment that I used. And ta-da! Exterior fuel fill. I had to put a 4-inch round metal disc back there because it was originally meant for a sewer hose to slide in. I just cut some out of some sheet metal I had, painted it white, caulked around the whole thing, had to cut out a little notch on the bottom, which I'll show better in a minute. But yeah, it works great. You can take it off from outside, just pull up to the diesel pump, fill it up. So that's my setup. The whole thing, about $20. I'll show you the inside as well. The system ends up working out really good because you can easily check your fuel level. If it was under the hood, you'd have to pop the hood each time to guess your fuel level. And God forbid that you mounted it underneath the van, because then you're going to have to mount an aftermarket fuel level sensor in there, or you're going to have to crawl under the van each time to check your fuel level. So let's jump inside the van, show you what it looks like in here. And I was hoping it would all fit inside the cabinet, but actually I kind of like being able to quickly reference it from outside like this. It turned out good. I ended up having to cut my cabinet door in half, kind of, and relocate the hinges. But yeah, I really like it. And here, let me get you some measurements for you Express and Savannah guys. Hopefully this really helps out. You can see that it fit in a pretty nice spot right between the window and this belt line down here where it curves. Obviously it'd be kind of tough to mount this flat surface against the spot where it curves. But from the bottom of the windows out here to the top of this compartment, you're about 5 inches or about 13 centimeters for your cutout. And let me get you the bottom measurement. Again, from the bottom of the window, close to around 10 3/4, right about 10.5, and 27 centimeters. And on the inside, you can see a bit of a better view of that RV hose or sewer hose compartment. It worked out great. I ended up cutting through my insulated plywood back there because I thought that it was going to sit far enough back, but really I didn't need to do that hardly at all. As far as how high up it's mounted inside the van, it's on top of my finished floor, which this finished floor is about 3/8 of an inch above the factory seat rails. It's actually sitting right on the seat rails underneath, and with that, the floor itself is only about 3/8 of an inch thick. So that's where you would come up with your measurements. It sticks out, I think, about 18 inches. I'll see if I can do this with one hand. Let's see, from the metal, from the actual van body metal out there, out here, let's see, yeah, pretty close to 18 inches is where you're gonna stick into the cabin. And then height, that's pretty simple. I think that it was just about 16 inches or something. 15 and a half or so. And again, these are all on this 10-liter tank that came with my 2-kilowatt unit. But anyway, hopefully that helps you out. Again, it's a $20 solution to how am I going to fill up my diesel heater. Thanks for watching.